If you haven't heard, Netflix just dropped the final trailer for Sakamoto Days. And just last week, a lot of y'all were out here on the dick riding and hate train. All before episode 1 even dropped. All because of the opening, calling it mid, calling it trash. Man, I swear, the new age of internet warriors never fails to disappoint me. But let me tell you, that trailer that just dropped, listen. Yo, it's your boy Jay back with another one. Welcome back to the House of Animation, where we have discussions and reviews of our favorite anime and cartoons. Today, we are breaking down 5 reasons why you should be hella excited for the anime adaptation of Sakamoto Days. So let's break this joint down. Sakamoto Days stands out with its fresh and compelling concept. The story follows Taro Sakamoto, a legendary hitman whose name alone had killers shaken. But everything changes when he meets Aoi, the love of his life. Homie doesn't just fall in love, he gets completely sprung. Retiring from his deadly career, he starts a family and begins living as a simple convenience store owner. Fast forward 5 years and the once lean lethal assassin has traded his abs for a more rotund look, embracing his life as a family man. On the surface, it might seem like Sakamoto Days is a wholesome slice of life series with a sprinkle of comedy. And while it does nail those elements, that impression couldn't be more wrong. It is a high energy shonen manga that masterfully weaves together thrilling action, heartfelt moments, and will have you on your ass laughing. The twist? Sakamoto's quiet life doesn't stay quiet for long. His past catches up to him when a bounty is placed on his head, sending waves of assassins after him. But instead of folding, Porky proves he still got it, delivering jaw-dropping action sequences where he uses his assassin skills in clever and unexpected ways, all while maintaining his vow to never kill again. This results in pure shenanigans, with Sakamoto taking on impossible odds in the most ridiculous and creative ways imaginable. The mix of mundane family life and the adrenaline-pumping action gives Sakamoto Days a flavor that feels familiar yet refreshingly distinct. However, Saka Days carves out its own identity by focusing on Sakamoto's unshakable loyalty to his family and the sheer absurdity of his encounters. This series takes what you know about shonen and flips it on its head and creates a narrative that's equal parts thrilling, hilarious, and emotionally resonant. This isn't just another action series, it's a fresh take on the genre that proves you don't really need superpowers or flashy transformations to create something special. The same studio that bought you Detective Conan, Lupin III, Dr. Stone, and more recently the surprise hit Undead Unluck, which, let's keep it a buck, was actually really damn good. TMS Entertainment is behind the adaptation of this super popular manga. Season 1 is set to feature 22 episodes split into 2 parts, and luckily for y'all, the wait is basically over. Episode 1 drops tomorrow, January 11, 2025. That's right, I'm hooking y'all up with a free piece of game. All I ask in return is please hit that like and subscribe button as thank you. These episodes will be released on a weekly basis until their conclusion, with part 2 starting in July after a brief break. And from what I peeped in the trailer, it looks like part 1 will adapt the first 30 or so chapters of the manga, likely concluding with the lab art, especially because Mr. Reindeer makes a cameo. Meanwhile, part 2 I think is going to cover the entirety of the Death Row Prisoner arc. If you're wondering whether TMS Entertainment can pull this off, let me remind y'all, they got over 60 years in the game. Dr. Stone was regarded as one of the best animes to come out of the 2010s, and with the high energy animation in Undead Unluck, this studio knows how to deliver. If the production quality we saw in Undead Unluck is anything to go by, I feel like we gonna get another one. The studio is also doing the voice acting justice too, casting the legendary voice of Gin from Gintama to play the titular Porky, Mr. Sakamoto. And I ain't gonna hold y'all, the dub trailer didn't sound too bad either. One of the greatest strengths of Saka Days is its incredible cast of characters, each stealing the spotlight in their own way. Seeing these personalities come to life in the anime is something I'm definitely hyped for. The main cast revolves around the quirky yet powerful Sakamoto family. Taro is a one-of-a-kind protagonist, a lovable, unassuming dad running a convenience store, but beneath the fat lies a deadly force that can turn anything, and I mean anything, into a weapon. Mechanical pencils pencils, coupon stickers, even candy. At just 30% of his former self, he moves like a superhuman, and in dire situations, he reverts to his slimmer assassin form. Hilariously, no matter what, he always regains those 300,000 calories by the next day. Shin, a telepath and former assassin, brings both heart and humor. After failing to kill Sakamoto, he joins their family, using his mind-reading abilities and combat skills to help out. His knack for annoying Sakamoto often leads to hilarious moments where he's always killed in Sakamoto's imagination. Lu, the daughter of a triad boss, balances out the trio perfectly. After the Sakamoto family helps her reclaim her family heirloom, she joins their ranks. While she sometimes acts as the damsel in distress, Lu is no pushover, especially when she's off the liquor, unleashing her unpredictable drunken fist fighting style. Beyond the main trio, the supporting cast in Sakamoto Days are actually very dope and memorable. Hana, Sakamoto and his wife's adorable daughter, brings a layer of wholesomeness, often serving as Sakamoto's emotional anchor and reminding him why he fights to protect his peaceful life. Aoi, his wife, is the heart of his new chapter. Though she stays out of the action, her love and strength are the reason Sakamoto left his old life behind. On the flip side, the JAA, aka Japan Assassin Association, and its elite squad, the Order, represent the dangerous world Sakamoto escaped. Characters like Hisuke, a slow sniper who joins Sakamoto's team, and the top-tier assassins of the Order add depth, tension, and thrilling clashes with their unique skills and motives. These characters elevate the stakes and make every encounter unforgettable. No great story is complete without a compelling villain, and Sakamoto Days has one in Cross, also known as Slur. He is mysterious and a creepy figure with a dangerous ideology. Slur's hatred for the assassin world and his goal to destroy the JAA makes him a chilling antagonist. He is not just a physical threat, but he is also a psychological one, as he forces Sakamoto and the others to confront their past lives and choices. Think about why John Wick became such a cultural phenomenon. It wasn't just the action, but the choreography. Every movement had purpose, intensity, and flow. Sakamoto Days brings the same level of precision to its fights, but in a way only a manga could. The battles are not just about brute strength. They highlight Sakamoto's creativity and resourcefulness as he uses everything from a cough drop to a bike wheel to take down his enemies. Take for example, the battle with Mr. Reindeer. Sakamoto is blasted out of a train and crashes through the window of another speeding train. He sprints through the train, leaps back onto the original one, and confronts Mr. Reindeer. Every panel in this sequence is gripping, fluid, and packed with emotion. You can feel the impact of every move, see the fear in Mr. Reindeer's face, and experience the rush of adrenaline as the fight unfolds. What sets Sakamoto Days apart is how effortlessly it shifts between action and comedy. One moment, someone might lose their head, literally, and in the very next panel, a deadpan joke will have you laughing your ass off. In one of the earlier chapters set to be adapted, Shin and Sakamoto visit the mall to grab a limited edition backpack for Hana. What starts as a simple errand escalates into chaos when Shin gets jumped by a group of feisty grannies. Just as it seems like all hope is lost, Sakamoto steps in, and the chase for the final bag is so intense, you would have thought Goku himself was zipping around the mall. If the anime can capture this combination of action and comedy, it will be nothing short of amazing. Judging by the trailer that dropped today, it looks like we are in for an incredible ride. With TMS Entertainment at the helm, we can expect these beautifully choreographed manga panels to come to life in ways we could have only dreamed of. No funny, Sakamoto Days has one of the most creative and best choreographed fights and action sequences that I've seen in a long while. The series doesn't rely solely on flashy battles or over-the-top powers. Instead, it showcases meticulously crafted fights that feel grounded and dynamic, all the while weaving in that humor that seamlessly fits in. Sakamoto Days isn't just a manga, it's a phenomenon. Consistently, it has been praised for its masterful storytelling, impeccable pacing, and creative fight sequences. It has become a fan favorite in the Shonen Jump lineup, lineup. With JJK and My Hero ending and the rise in popularity of Kagurabachi and Dandadan, I think the latter two in Sakamoto Days could be the next 3 for Shonen Jump. This is one of them anime adaptations that a lot of us have been waiting for, and with the excellent track record of the manga, there's an unspoken expectation. This shit cannot be bad. I won't accept it. But beyond its explosive action and sharp comedy, Sakamoto Days stands out because of its heart. At its core, this is a story about redemption, family, and the power of change. The world's most feared assassin chooses to turn his life around, not out of guilt, but out of love for his family. It is a universal theme that resonates deeply. The idea that it's never too late to change, to leave behind the dark past, and to use your talents for something good, unless you're R. Kelly. Sakamoto's journey reflects the struggles many face when trying to break free from their former selves. His daily life as a devoted husband and father is filled with moments of humor and warmth, showing that even in a world of chaos, family can be the anchor that keeps you grounded. Yet his ability to protect his loved ones, whether through his quick wit, unmatched skills, or unyielding determination, proves that we can find strength in who we were while embracing who we've become. This blend of relatability and the larger-than-life action is why the manga has captured the hearts of so many, including my own. It's a story about humanity and hope, wrapped in jaw-dropping fight scenes and laugh-out-loud moments. I'm telling y'all, this shit is hilarious. With a dedicated fan base, I'm not gonna hold y'all. This anime has a lot riding on its shoulders, but after watching that trailer that dropped today, man, listen, I'm not even worried in the slightest, and I am still hyped as ever and cannot wait for this shit to drop. Thank you, House Fan, for stopping by the channel. We here at the House of Animation are dedicated to bring you guys the best content we can and put a lot of hard work into these videos. So it would mean a lot if you could mash the like and subscribe button and make sure to turn them noties and alerts on to make sure you do not miss out on our videos. Also, make sure to drop a comment below to let us know if you agree with this breakdown or what else you would like us to explore on this channel. And well, with that, House Fam, you already know what it is, baby. Got a blast.